हेलो दोस्तों, कैसे हो आप सब? और आज की इस वीडियो में मैं आप सबके सामने बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंस्पिरेशन एंड मोटिवेशन आप सबके लिए लेकर आया हूँ और बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट को आज मैंने इनवाइट किया है अपने चैनल पे। आप लोगों को बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी होगी, बहुत अच्छा लगेगा आपको उनके बारे में जानने में। और आई नो आप सब लोग उन्हें ऑलरेडी पहचानते होंगे, ग्रोथ हैकर के नाम से भाई फेमस है बहुत ज़्यादा। सो वेलकम भाई, आपका स्वागत है हमारे चैनल पे।
Thank you, Chetan, for having me.
और मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी हो रही है, बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे आप हमारे चैनल पे आए और हमारी ऑडियंस को आप वैल्यू देने वाले हैं, तो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी हो रही है। थैंक यू वंस अगेन। तो चलिए आज का इस इंटरव्यू सेशन को हम स्टार्ट करते हैं।
Sure.
तो गाइज आप सबको पता ही होगा कि सर ने एक बहुत ही अच्छी बुक लिखी है जो अमेज़न में बेस्ट सेलर बुक रह चुकी है। तो गाइज आप लोगों को बहुत ज़्यादा मोटिवेशन मिलने वाला है। तो सर मैं आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगा कि आप अपने बारे में थोड़ा-सा एक इंट्रोडक्शन दें हमारी ऑडियंस को, जिससे हमारी ऑडियंस आपको और अच्छे से पहचान पाए एंड जान पाए।
Sure. So, I'm Rohan Chaubey, the best-selling author of the Growth Hacking Book 1, Growth Hacking Book 2. So, the book has two parts, and both of them have become Amazon bestsellers in multiple countries. It was also ranking as the number one book on Amazon India, beating all the other marketing books and all the books in the categories. It was number one for about almost 1 day.
Yeah.
Around the time when Jay Shetty launched his book, we were also ranking above him. Other than writing a book, I also helped startups, early stage startups, get their first 100,000, 10,000, and 1 lakh users or customers
Okay.
through my own growth hacking frameworks and tactics. And apart from this, I share and do free webinars and content that will keep seeing me around.
Wow, great, great, great. So brother, are you running your online digital marketing agency?
It's I wouldn't call it as an agency. We have a very different approach to what we do. So we
Okay.
more or less as a consultant to early stage startups to strategize their initial phase of growth. So you can call it an agency, but I refrain from branding it as such.
Okay, okay, okay. So, are you providing services to the audience or are you providing only consultancy?
So services are for the enterprises and startups. There's nothing for me to sell to the larger audience in the sense that
Mm-hmm.
I do teach growth hacking, but then again, it's the content is all available for free. The book is barely $1, which everyone can afford.
Wow.
So most of the content is almost free. We only charge enterprises and startups.
वाह 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 ग्रेट। तो गाइस मैं आप सबको बता दूं कि भाई ने बहुत सारी अचीवमेंट की है, मतलब बहुत कुछ किया है। उनका ट्विटर हैंडल में भी 73K फॉलोअर्स है एंड लिंक्डइन में भी आप वायरल हो चुके हैं ना सर?
Yeah, so one of the updates had about 330,000 views and 1,000 plus comments.
गाइस
And it helped me get about 20,000 or so followers as well.
वाओ वाओ। तो गाइस ट्विटर एंड लिंक्डइन में इतने फॉलोअर्स होना कोई छोटी बात नहीं होती है। लिंक्डइन में अगर 3 लाख व्यूज आ रहे हैं तो ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। एंड ब्रदर आपने किस तरह से स्टार्ट किया था, मतलब हाउ यू स्टार्टेड योर जर्नी फ्रॉम स्क्रैच? टेल समथिंग अबाउट दैट टू आवर ऑडियंस।
I, I started as a blogger. So when I was 16, I started blogging. And then after that, when you start blogging, you start learning, other aspects of digital marketing like content writing, designing, promotion, social media, and everything else. Then I was invited to write for Huffington Post, which is a media company in the US. And that's when a US based company spotted me and wanted to work with me. I worked with them for about 2 years. It was a software SaaS platform. And then I created my own SaaS company. And after that, so because I've grown my own companies and I work with a lot of startups, I started consulting a lot of different startups, strategizing their initial phase of growth. And then for those in need, we also provide services to them of growth marketing. and then that this is how I began. So it was. I mean, I've been around the internet for about 6-7 years now,
Okay.
but I never thought of it as a career. So I was just blogging for as a hobby, and it eventually turned it into a career. Got into digital marketing. Now I'm into growth hacking, which is almost similar, but yeah, it does have differences.
Wow, great, great, great. So, brother, like you are running your agency, so what are the services you are providing to the enterprises?
We don't work like other agencies where they already have a few services that they specialize in.
Mm-hmm.
We do anything it takes or whatever it takes to get startups their first 100,000, 10,000, and 1 lakh users or customers.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
for everyone, the strategy is different, the tactics are different.
Okay.
So instead of having like a list of services to provide, we rather focus on how we grow a startup based on what problem statement that they have, what is their initial set of problems. Like, is it with the acquisition of customers and users, or is it with the retention? So we identify the problem and try to solve that.
ओके सो आपकी जो मतलब कंपनी है तो वो बाकियों की मतलब अभी तो आपको पता होगा लाइक मार्केट में बहुत सारी डिजिटल मार्केटिंग एजेंसीज हैं कंपनी है बहुत सारी एंड उससे आपकी कंपनी कैसे यूनिक है मतलब क्या डिफरेंट है आपकी कंपनी में बाकियों से
So I think there are a lot of digital marketing agencies now. बहुत सारे हैं, and I'm very happy to see my peers, growing and doing really well. The way that we differentiate from them is that we call ourselves a marketing innovation company. We find unconventional and non-traditional ways for growth for the early stage startups. And I think that's one thing that differentiates us, is that we are not providing the regular marketing services, but rather thinking of out of the box ideas and better ways to run the traditional marketing exercises. So I think that's why we have really good companies trusting us, like be it Kalyan Jewelers, Red Bull, UNESCO, and so many others, is because the kind of services we offer have so much of our own innovation and originality to it that they cannot find it anywhere else.
ओके वाओ दैट्स रियली ग्रेट ब्रदर मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहूंगा कि जैसे आपने अपनी स्टोरी बताई कि किस तरह से आपने स्टार्ट किया फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू आर डूइंग ब्लॉगिंग देन यू स्टार्टेड योर कंपनी यू हैव सेड एवरीथिंग बट नाउ वी वांट टू नो दैट आपका जैसे लाइफ में बहुत सारे नेगेटिव फेज भी आते हैं we all can see your positive phase your front phase but we can't see your back phase how your journey started and what are the failures you are facing ऐसे कौन सी मतलब बहुत सारे फेलियर्स आते हैं बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं जो आपको डाउनवर्ड्स की तरफ मतलब नीचे गिराना की कोशिश करती है तो वो कौन से फेलियर्स आए और कौन सी ऐसी ऐसी चीजें हुई आपके साथ जो आपको बहुत मतलब बहुत याद रहेंगी हमेशा
I think it's only that we can see something as a failure, or we can see something as bad or not very tasteful only when we choose to see it that way. So I see everything in a positive way, in the sense that I cannot like force myself to really say a sad story because I don't have any. So really I don't really see any failures, and by God's grace whatever I do or whatever I touch really turns into gold. That's something that my community has always said consistently, and which I've also showcased through my work. So I don't really remember or have some incident to share as such in terms of failures or a bad phase. So I can't really like put things and say something that does not really happen, because for me I feel everything is so perfect.
वाह ग्रेट ग्रेट सो ब्रदर आपका ऐसे आपने जैसे आप ही कहा कि आपने रेड बुल के साथ काम किया है कल्याण ज्वेलर्स के साथ काम किया है बहुत सारी बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज के साथ आपने वर्क किया है तो आप बताना चाहेंगे ऐसी कौन सी 5 कंपनीज है जिसके साथ आपने वर्क किया एंड सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस किसके साथ रहा, कैसे मतलब आपका मुलाकात हुआ एंड मतलब एक्सपीरियंस सबसे ज्यादा किसके साथ आपका अच्छा रहा?
I think with every client that we work with, we have so much mutual respect and understanding that I really enjoy working with everyone that
हाँ.
comes to us. And our agency does not do any kind of outbound marketing. So every lead that comes in, every client that comes in is through inbound ways. And that's why I feel that this mutual respect is there because they approached us first, seeing the capability and the innovations that we offer. And I think reasons why all of our relationships with our clients have been so outstanding. Every client that has worked with us has left raving reviews about us. It's all on my LinkedIn and with my Google searches or on searches on social media.
Hmm.
It is very evident that we have never had any like really bad clients or clients that did not like our work.
Okay.
So, out of all the clients, I feel that everyone has been really wonderful. Be it a small startup who's just starting an early stage startup, or be it something at the ranks of Kalyan Jewelers or Red Bull or anyone else.
ओके. आप अब नाम बताना चाहेंगे ऐसी कोई 5 टॉप कंपनीज का?
I think I don't really know how much of names are recognizable. A few that are recognizable would be maybe one would be Kalyan Jewelers. The
Hmm.
second could be Red Bull. The third could be UNESCO. The fourth could be Freshworks. They were using our Twitter tool. Fifth would be there is this company called One Day which launched an
Yeah.
app in India,
Okay.
and I helped them get about 1 lakh users in about 3.5 months, and they got $1.3 million in funding. So it may not be a very famous company, but doing really well.
$3.5 million.
I think $1.3 million is what I said.
Okay, okay,
Sorry, I'm
1.3
confused
million
with my
dollars. Wow.
$1.3 million is correct.
ओके ओके ओके. तो आपने उबर के साथ भी काम किया था आई थिंक.
Yeah, so they signed up for my. So I had this app for Twitter marketing. They signed up for my Twitter marketing.
ओके ओके. सो नाउ अब मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहूंगा रोहन भाई कि आप किस तरह से, जैसे हमारी ऑडियंस है उनमें से सब लोग सोशल मीडिया यूज करते हैं, सब लोग सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स में एक्टिव है, बट वो उसको सही तरीके से यूज नहीं कर रहे हैं, वो उसको अच्छे से यूज नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, उसका बेनिफिट नहीं ले पा रहे हैं. दे आर ओनली वेस्टिंग देयर टाइम. बट हाउ कैन दे यूटिलाइज देयर टाइम? उस टाइम को वो वेस्ट करने की जगह वहां से कुछ मतलब रिटर्न कैसे ले पाए, सोशल मीडिया को राइट वे से कैसे यूज कर पाए, उसके बारे में कुछ बताइए.
I think the key to use social media the right way is to have the correct intent of using it. So
ओके.
let's say if you are using Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or anything, any social media, you first need to ask yourself that what is your intent. So if let's say your intent is to create awareness about your brand or yourself or generate leads or whatever it be, so your actions should follow or command the intention of what you have out of the platform that you're using. The second is that every platform has its own way of functioning and working. Every platform has its own algorithm.
ओके.
So if you're able to decode what exactly works on a particular platform and do more of that, I think that's a better way of operating. So let's say, for example, on Instagram, that the swipe posts work very extremely well. They call it carousel posts as well. And then again, let's say something like Facebook, which again is pushing a lot of stories and videos now. LinkedIn has started to have live videos which you can apply for, and then they approve of if you can get a live feature on your profile. And then when you go live, it sends notifications to your followers, which is good for your reach because the normal posts do not really have notification being sent out to your followers. So try to see the platform and then try to see what is the best way to operate it and what are the features that can actually drive more visibility to your profile and yourself. I think that is something that is missing because a lot of people are active on the platforms, they're posting on the platform, but without really understanding what will work better and what the algorithm favors and what kind of audience do they get from the platform. A few minutes ago, you were asking me why am I not really active on Instagram? The reason is that I'm having clients who are working in enterprises and maybe early stage startups, and I don't really find many people like that on Instagram. But it does help me sell my books, and I'm very active with posting stories and getting shout outs from other accounts. So in that sense, I'm active. I've also been doing live videos with other people who have requested it. So, all in all, I see that being active on a platform does not really mean you're just posting content.
Mm-hmm.
It could be you being active in other ways, like I had mentioned. I was doing live videos, I was doing stories, I've always been replying to DMs. I'm actively engaging with the people that I feel that I want to be connected with. So, being active also does not really mean that you're always going to create new content. There could be other avenues of you being active on a platform and still achieving the intent that you had.
राइट 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 सो जैसा कि आपने अभी कहा कि आप इंस्टाग्राम पे इतने एक्टिव नहीं है, उसी तरह से मैंने देखा था कि आपका एक यूट्यूब चैनल भी है एंड यूट्यूब चैनल बहुत ही तेजी से ग्रो कर रहा है आपका। एंड उसके बाद भी आपने उसको क्यों क्विट किया एंड अभी आप उसमें कंटेंट अपलोड नहीं करते हैं?
Right. So this was actually something of my future projects as well. That
Okay.
when I was posting on YouTube, I saw that my channel is very small, but
Okay.
every video gets more than 1,000 views, at least 100 or 50 or so comments, and I was seeing my analytics, and the watch time is also really high. Every video has
Wow.
about 40 plus hours of watch time, and some videos also have 400 hours of watch time.
400
So, which tells me that if I just post about 50 or 100 videos in a year, my channel will get monetized. But the only reason I didn't want to do that is because I'm thinking that I will create my own platform, my own site or app wherein I would be posting the videos that I have created so far rather than posting it on YouTube, is because YouTube is not really the platform that I own and I can be deleted from there anytime. And I feel I need to have more control over my content and have exclusive access given to only those who be a part of my community versus being able to access it publicly on YouTube. And that's the reason I stopped doing posting content on my own channel, but I regularly again do a lot of interviews and collaborations on other people's channel, and that is also one of the reasons why my channel is gaining subscribers, is because I'm not posting but I'm appearing on other people's channel.
ओके 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 सो आपका चैनल बहुत अच्छा था, ये तो मानना पड़ेगा। एंड यू वांट टू क्रिएट योर ओन सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म, एम आई राइट?
Not really a social media platform, but my own platform where I could post my content exclusively without having an company trying to put their own algorithm on it. So let's say if I post something on Instagram,
Okay.
Instagram controls how much of distribution it is going to get. If I post something on YouTube, YouTube is going to control how much it will get distributed, if it will come in the recommended videos or not, or the top videos or not. So I'm just trying to withdraw myself from that competition where a platform decides how much my video is worth showing to other people. I want to rather have my own place where my users and community can watch my videos and content in demand, and there is no algorithm controlling the distribution and how connected I am with my followers.
ओके, ग्रेट ग्रेट ग्रेट। सो ब्रदर, अब हम लोग आपसे ये जानना चाहेंगे कि अभी जैसे आपने कहा आप बहुत सारे बिजनेसेस, मतलब आप अपनी एजेंसी रन कर रहे हैं, आपने बुक लिखी है ग्रोथ हैकिंग के ऊपर, तो आप बताना चाहेंगे कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली मीन्स ग्रोथ हैकिंग? ग्रोथ हैकिंग का मतलब क्या है ग्रोथ हैकिंग का?
Right, that's a good question. So, growth hacking for me is finding unconventional marketing strategies,
हम्म।
um, using minimal resources. Resources could be three types: the time that you invest in a marketing activity, or the money that you invest in a marketing activity, or the number of people that you work with. So, using minimum resources to execute unconventional marketing strategies and finding what works, what does not, in more of an experimental approach,
ओके।
which is more data driven versus just instincts that I'm going to see if I post it on Instagram, how many I would actually look into analytics to decide what should be the next post and what's working, what's not, versus just posting blindly 10 times a day and not really caring about the analytics and data and making conclusions out of that. So to put it in simpler way, in just one sentence, it is, I think, an intersection of product marketing and technology, wherein you're using the marketing fundamentals, but also you're looking at it from a technological standpoint, where how you can leverage the latest technologies to grow a particular app or a platform, or how you can make changes to a platform to get more users out of the existing users. So let's say, for example, something like Google Pay, if you invite your friends to join the Google Pay
राइट।
app, you so essentially Google Pay is getting new users out of existing users by that referral strategy. Similarly, if you're talking about using technology, when you sign up on LinkedIn, they ask you to connect your Gmail with LinkedIn, and then
ओके।
it sends a connection request to your Gmail contacts, and you can connect with your Gmail contacts. So that is one way to leverage technology to let people discover each other on the platform and also invite them to the platform. So I think it's a combination of unconventional marketing strategies plus some product level hacks plus some leveraging latest technology to um, grow a company or an app or startup or whatever faster than it would be using conventional tactics.
Okay, 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 okay. So now we all wants to know that आपकी कौन सी अर्निंग सोर्सेस है, आप कहाँ कहाँ, मतलब जैसे अभी आपके साथ मैंने इतना लंबा इंटरव्यू किया, बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला, बहुत कुछ समझ में आया। अब हम जानना चाहेंगे कि आपके अर्निंग सोर्सेस कौन से हैं?
I think it's better when it's left untold. But yeah, to give you a brief idea that
ओके।
I only work with enterprises and early stage startups, and we help them grow their companies, and
ओके।
that's the only thing that we do.
सो ब्रदर, अब मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहूंगा कि जैसे अभी तक आपने इतना कुछ अचीव किया है, हमने देखा है कि मुंबई में आपके बहुत बड़े बड़े पोस्टर्स भी लगे हुए हैं, आप फोर्ब्स में आ चुके हैं, आप सोशल मीडिया में तो आपने आग लगा रखी है, आपने बहुत कुछ किया है अभी तक अपनी लाइफ में। अब आप बताना चाहें कि अब आपका फ्यूचर गोल क्या है, अब आप आगे और क्या क्या अचीव करना चाहते हैं, उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बताएं।
So I'm launching this second part of my book, the Growth Hacking Book 2,
वाह।
on January 13th. So I'm hoping that this would also again, continue to be bestseller for the rest of the months
ऑब्वियसली।
of 2021. Apart from this, like I mentioned, I want to create my own app and my own platform where I can post content and my community can follow it without being restricted by the algorithms of social media. So
ओके।
that is another priority that I have. So these are the two things that I'm currently working on and hoping to achieve soon.
ओके। सो अभी आपका फैमिली रिएक्शन कैसा रहता है आपके, जैसे कि आप सब देख सकते हैं कि भाई की उम्र अभी इतनी ज्यादा नहीं है, वो भी हमारे जैसे ही, मतलब 20s में आते हैं, राइट?
Right.
हाँ, तो अब आपकी फैमिली रिएक्शन कैसा है कि मतलब आप इतना कुछ अचीव कर रहे हैं, सो क्या फैमिली रिएक्शन है आपका?
I think everything is just usual as it has to be.
Okay.
and very grateful for the people online who have been so supportive with everything that I do, and
Wow.
it's only because of the community that we've been able to do so much. So all credit goes to the people who believe in us and help us do what we do, and in return we could create value for them. And it's I think a more of a symbolic relationship where you are giving back to the community what they give to you.
ओके, राइट राइट। सो अब एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन आपसे रहेगा, क्वेश्चन नहीं, एक एडवाइस हम लोग चाहते हैं कि जितने भी लोग अब इस वीडियो को देख रहे हैं, जितने भी हमारे व्यूअर्स हैं, उनको आप क्या एडवाइस देना चाहते हैं? बिकॉज यहाँ पर मैक्सिमम आपको टीनेजर्स देख रहे हैं, तो उनको आप क्या एडवाइस देना चाहते हैं? एक लास्ट एडवाइस।
I think the best advice that I could give is first is to learn from people who have been there and done that, to learn from people who are experienced in the field that you want to be in. The second is to collaborate with your peers who are like just at the same level as you. And the third is to teach people who are just starting out and other newcomers so that you learn while you teach them. So to summarize it, learn from people who have been there and done that. The second is to collaborate with your peers, and the third is to teach people who are the newcomers.
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच ब्रदर, आप हमारे चैनल पे आए, ऑडियंस को इतना ज्यादा वैल्यू दिया आपने। आई होप हमारी ऑडियंस को भी बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा लगा होगा ये वीडियो, बहुत सारी नॉलेज मिली होगी, बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला होगा। तो थैंक यू सो मच ब्रदर, थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you for having me.
थैंक यू।